all the stars align and come together. I'm incorporating everything that my passions. I love to travel. I've traveled since I was 16 years old. I've literally traveled the world. My passion is material stones, all kinds of different stones from around the world, meeting people, experiencing different cultures. It's allowed me to have this amazing adventure, and then you're allowed to present it on TV. So to get paid for what you would actually do for free, I think that's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm so glad you're joining us for this very special 2-hour celebration for Jay King, 25 years here at HSN. Wow. So Jay and I are going to be doing so many amazing specials, maybe talking about some amazing stories and his adventures. He's our resident rock hound, has his own plane that flies around the world sourcing these incredible, rare, genuine gemstones, set all in genuine sterling silver, which, by the way, this is the show, speaking of sterling silver, if you follow how sterling silver has like gone through the roof, the prices are incredible. I know next year prices, I don't know what they're gonna be like because the price of silver has gone up so much, but this is just an amazing way to start the 2 hours. Is a 5 and 5, 5 items, 1 minute per item, and we're gonna start out with that right now. All right, well, I'm going to introduce Jay King into the show because he's going to help me with this 5 and 5. Happy anniversary, my friend.
How you doing?
I wish I had a big cake for you and a bottle of champagne, but all I can do is touch the side of your little box you're in. There you go. Yeah, say hi there. Yeah. So we're gonna jump right in with the first piece that we have. This is amazing turquoise bead necklace, 60 inches with Lepidolite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right because all of it is so new and exciting to us.
Well, you know, Lepidolite, but that was darn close.
Listen.
And you know, this is like, you know, one thing about 5 and 5s, okay? All of them are stupid deals.
Yes, yes.
Anything, hey, Orshi, how you doing? You know, and this is really cool. This is 60 inches. This is probably one of our most popular links that we have. 60 inches, it's 5 feet of gemstone. And I will tell you right now, as far as Lepidolite, I've been doing this for 44 years, believe it or not, professionally. The show, we've had the show for 25 years. In that 44 years, this is actually the finest Lepidolite I've ever found in my entire life. This comes out of Australia. We have this material, we don't have a lot of this material, but this is so clean, it almost looks like it's not real. You know, it almost looks like it's some kind of faux or counterfeit material or something that they create that's been man-made or created, but it's not. It's the real deal.
Oh, amazing, 60 inches, and there is a clasp, a sterling silver clasp, so you can undo it and wrap it around, bracelet, long length. All right, we gotta move on to our next one. That's the necklace that I'm actually wearing. Our second one, it's a graduated strawberry quartz necklace, 18 1/4 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. I love the color, and honestly, I see it's strawberry quartz. I thought for a minute it might be, could be a sapphire. I mean, it's so amazing looking.
You know, strawberry quartz, this is in the colored quartz family, and so everybody just knows amethyst, peridot, citrine, that's all, you know, colored quartzes, rose quartz, those are all colored quartzes. This is strawberry quartz, and believe it or not, this is a very expensive, very rare material. I got this out of Brazil. I found it in a few locations throughout the world, but you know what's funny enough? They counterfeit this more so than not. A lot of people, there are so many people out there that actually believe that they have strawberry quartz, and because this is a lot of it's man-made. They create it because it's so rare and so popular. And how you can tell the real deal is when you look at these and look at these beads, you'll see the crystals, the little rutilations growing inside the quartz. If you have something that's strawberry quartz or somebody sells you, and just take a loop or any kind of like magnifying glass and look at it. If you see the rutilations, the little crystals, it's real. If you see bubbles, it's glass. And that they've just recreated glass. And I have to tell you, I've seen more glass strawberry quartz than I've seen the real deal.
By the way, the prices are like my eyes are popping out of my head. $14.99 to get home. So if you want to pick this up, it's 659216. So we're going to move on to our next item, which is Picante agate necklace and earring set. So it is a perfect 5-star review, perfect 5-star, and you're getting the earrings as well. So the earrings are 2 3/16 in the length. The necklace is 16 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender, and it's a double. There's the hook. Look how easy it is, the shepherd's hook with this signature bead at the end. This is just extraordinary. Also beautiful colors.
You know, I've never seen anybody else that actually has this material. We get this from a friend of ours. Her name is Sue, and what she does is she teaches certain tribes, African tribes, what to look for. They don't really mine this per se. They actually go out and they get this out of a meteorite field, is where they actually find this. And when you see where they go and they seek it out and they collect it, and when they have enough of the material, then we put it together as a package, and then we get involved in it and we buy it. But she's the one that actually puts the deal together. She trains everybody, she shows them. So you're actually, it's kind of amazing because, you know, a lot of these people, this is the only way, they really don't have a source of income. And she's actually providing jobs. She's teaching them a skill. She's actually teaching them something we can market. And this is just one of the few things that we get from her, but it's called Picante agate, and that's the natural color. And I think it got that from the name, you know, Picante. It's got that like Picante, that red, kind of that bright red orange. It's just a beautiful material. Takes an amazing facet, amazing polish.
All right, I believe this one is going to sell out. My producer has updated me, going like crazy. 672383 to keep going. Now we're going to talk about the necklace that I just popped on, part of our 5 and 5 this is this bold blue lace agate bead necklace. Also a customer pick with 17 reviews, and you can see when you look at the beads, you know what Jay was just saying, you could tell the difference between real and not real. Well, I can see the lines in here. It's just amazing, and how cold it feels. This is like big, bold, and the appraisal value is $285. The color is so gorgeous on this, Jay.
You know, this is like totally insane, and I have to tell you, okay, this is blue lace agate. It comes out of Springbok, South Africa is where it's actually, it's mined. It's the only place in the world that it's found. This was originally developed by the Swanson family. This came out of my personal private stash. Okay, and you're seeing the last of the last, and I always tell people this. I always hoard the best of the best material for the end, right? And you're seeing stuff, you can't even buy this material right now. You used to see a ton of this material. It used to be everywhere. You could, you know, it was something that was prevalent, you could get it. If you go to the Smithsonian Institute, George Swanson donated this giant globe of this material. He marketed, George was a real character. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but George marketed it as the stone of world peace. But I'm telling you, this right here, I had a real tough time letting go of this rough, because you cannot get this anymore. It's been closed forever, and this is the top of the top of the top material that ever came out of that mine.
Okay, Jay, I think it's gone. I gotta take it off. All right, this to me was like the wow of the 5 and 5 is the one coming up next, which is, oh my gosh, it is genuine Tanzanite. So Tanzanite drop earrings, you have your choice, the drop earrings or the necklace. $79.98 or $179.98. That gorgeous Tanzanite. I can't even, like, that's pretty crazy. 18 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender, and then, or you can get the earrings, and the drop is 1 3/18 of an inch. But Jay, Tanzanite on a clearance price? Why? Why?
And this is what's so crazy. And these are part of the gallery edition. And here again, when they're saying clearance, it's not because they didn't sell it, guys.
Right.
It's because we're the last few of the few. Now, I will tell you right now, with the Tanzanite, I have a little bit of the material. I'm trying to work a deal, but because of everything's kind of going on in the world right now, it's not working too well. Nothing's really working too well as far as, trying to ship anything or get anything right now. But this is Tanzanite. This is really a high grade, nice grade Tanzanite, all natural. But like Helen was saying before, and thank you, Helen, for pointing this out, because I got to tell you, we work way out. I've had to reprice things. We're trying to close February, April, and May of next year. Mandy, I'm driving her nuts. I've had to change prices 3 times now.
Oh, I'm sure silver is not affecting your business at all.
Guys, it's not going down. This is already a stupid price. And I have to tell you, if I had to manufacture this now, just the silver cost alone is gone up so much that this would, even the original price couldn't be the same price. It would even be higher than that, the original. And I have to tell you, we're a niche business. You know the deal. I mean, we're as niche and we're as you can get. You can't get any closer to doing what we do. I mean, we make it. We're the manufacturer. We're the designers. We bring it right here to you. Look at the quality of this Tanzanite. It's just incredible.
This is incredible. Like I said, I think this is the steal of the show. And I know we got to move on because we have like two seconds left. And the earrings also are available. And that is our 5 and 5. Okay, so we're going to continue on with our next necklace, which is the graduated blue apatite. Oh, that blue. Okay. I'm gonna be putting this on. I'm gonna drive everybody crazy because I put everything on. The color of this, how do I describe the color? It's so deep. I mean, Orshi, by the way, looks so cute, and her outfit, Alma, is the stylist today, and I absolutely love the way she's done that outfit with the hat and everything. That's like so perfect for our show. I love it. But when you see that blue color against like the pink that I'm wearing, it's not turquoise. It's like this deeper, when you look at the Caribbean and then there's those little sections that are like deeper blue than all the others, that's what this looks like. It's really incredible.
Well, in this material, here again, this is an exclusive material that we have. This comes out of Madagascar. This was a really, really small run that they got on this. We're hoping to get more of this. The people who got the indigo blue and the teal apatite for me that mined that in Madagascar, they're the ones that actually sourced this and found this with me. I will say this right now, okay? This is the largest apatite necklace I've ever made in 44 years. This is, if you like, I hope you like this. It's a very contemporary look. It's kind of a different bead shape for me, so it's kind of like what we've done is we've rounded off, kind of like cylinder beads. I really like this look, and it's something I think I'm going to try in other materials. Everybody who's seen this, they really liked it, but like you said, this almost has like that glow in the dark look. It's not a neon apatite, and it's not the indigo blue apatite. It's somewhere kind of in between those. It's like a dark, deep blue, but it also has, because of its apatite, it has that internal glow, that gleam that you can have with this. Also, this comes with our standard 2 3/4 inch sterling silver enhancer chain. And what's really cool with that is we developed that actually because of viewers who have supported us over 25 years. And I want to say a really heartfelt thank you for everybody who shot with us and allowed us to do that for so long. I mean, I was thinking about it today. I mean, 25 years is, I was 39.
You were telling me how old your kids were when you did your first show.
My son was 10 and my daughter was 12 when I started this. And now I have my daughter. I have a granddaughter that's going into grade school, And then I've got another one who just went to preschool, and then my grandson's too early. But they're now those children have gone through life, and they're already having children, and my grandchildren. So that's pretty awesome, I think. I mean, that's pretty amazing. And I really do appreciate everybody who really loves our art, and they love things like this. I think that's the cool thing about Mind Finds. They know that they can tune in, and they're going to see something that they've never seen before or never even thought about. So, and this is one of those. This is one of these items that is highly collectible. Like I said, on this blue apatite, now that's not to say down the road I might get more, but right now, this was kind of like a one and done type thing. It was a really small deposit, really, how you find apatite. They find it in these geothermal domes. It's a geothermal, that's how apatite is created. It's from volcanic activity, actually, volcanic steam thermal deposits, and that's how it's formed. The same thing, a lot of the opals are formed too. So really cool, really amazing, something very unique, unusual, and I guarantee you, people, when you think, like here, it's looking really like dark blue. Mm-hmm. When you get this home and you open the box and you have it in like normal light,
right?
It literally, when you open the box, it'll talk to you.
Yeah. And each bead has a different hues in it too, because they're natural stones. So if they were made of plastic, they'd all look the same.
Right. Well, here's the thing too: is we don't do if we do enhance something or treat it, and I'm not saying that that's bad. A lot of cases, an enhancement actually helps the material. It actually, in some cases, even makes it more valuable. But what I do is I try to stay as natural as possible. I find Mother Nature does an incredible job, and when she doesn't need any help, I don't give it. Right? More just because I'm cheap, and that's the way I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you are not.
No, I'm just kidding. Some things are just good on their own. You just leave them alone. Mother Nature did a great job. Just leave it alone. All you do is help her out by cutting it and polishing it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And the beautiful natural stone shines through with this, and the color is just spectacular. We're going to keep going, and we have more goodies for you. This 25th anniversary. So our next piece is this gorgeous, and you can see, like in the earrings that are available, all the different layers. I put the necklace on of the Java lace agate. To me, this is just, and I love the bead shape. It's one giant kind of cylindrical bead. $69.98 for the earrings. The necklace is $119.98. We've got 4 flex pay that we're doing, $17.50 to get the earrings home. The necklace is $30. It's so beautiful. And each one is different. The colors are different, like they're in that beautiful earth tone family. But, again, I've never seen anything like this.
Well, and this is, it's not only the material, but it's actually, every one of them has its own story. I've always said if they all could talk, they would probably have a lot more to say. That they would have a more interesting life than a lot of some of the people I actually know. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Like what was going on when this layer happened?
Well, with Java lace and agate, well, number one, agates, they're exclusive to that one deposit, right? So even though agates are found worldwide, there's whole books, there's people that their whole lives are studying agates, believe it or not. And what's really incredible with agates, each one is uniquely different in its own right. You will not find this anyplace else. This comes out of Indonesia. It comes out of this one area. And here again, they don't mind this. What they do, there's some years my source on this, I can get quite a bit of this material. There's some years I don't get anything. I mean, literally, you don't get anything at all. This was our most recent, we got this about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. And how they find this material, same thing. Local villagers, after they have the monsoonal season in Indonesia, in this area that they're in, they walk along the riverbanks after the water's receded. And this is, they're like round little boulders. It's like, they call it, like you probably know it as like river rock, right? Where they're around it, and they go around it's really, you got to look, you got to really know what you're looking for. You know, one of these days, a great shot of this is I'm going to go and actually take a picture of the rough, and you'll see they're really cool. I mean, you know, like, remember when they used to do the stones like worry stones, where people would buy like a rock to carry around in their pocket?
Yeah, to kind of rub to like for fidget.
For work. Yeah.
Before the fidget
it was
spinner.
supposed to be like a stress reliever.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
I used to just throw mine at my children.
Oh, no, you did not, Jay. Jay, you know what I was going to ask you? Do you remember what your very first show was? Do you remember like what your very first product was, your very first show? Do you remember that?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Really?
It replays in my nightmares.
Oh, stop. What was it? Like what? I'm curious.
Colleen Lopez.
Okay.
And I had 2 hours with her. It was on a Saturday. And for about the first minute and a half, I couldn't say anything. I mean, I literally was froze. I was like a deer in the headlight. And then I figured, well, whatever, my career's over anyway, so I might as well just start talking. And then they haven't been able to shut me up. Yeah. But it was turquoise. And Colleen and I, in 2 hours, I'll never forget this, in 2 hours, we completely sold out of everything. But turquoise. It was all about turquoise. And back then, I was doing a lot of more Southwestern type looks. When I first started, I was almost all Southwestern. And, you know, even though I did contemporary things, and then I kind of transitioned. I've always done contemporary art, but back then it was more contemporary Southwest. And now it's evolved into this. So, yeah. But here again, you know, if you could, over the 25-year period, what's really cool, do you know that people send me pictures a lot of times, which I think is awesome, of their collections? And a lot of people have been shopping with me for 25 years, and they have things in their collections that I wish I still have. The only thing I have is I have a piece of that in my specimen case, right? There are so many of these materials that you just can't get. Just like this Java lace, there are years that I just don't get any of this material at all. And then there's years where I get a nice supply of it. Of course, it all goes into, we have these huge warehouses that we stockpile everything for. And I put this in, every time it might be a little bit different. But what I love with this Java lace, it's kind of like, it is kind of like that Java, like a coffee color. Yeah. But it's the beautiful striping and lacing and striations. They have so much character. It's such an incredible material.
Well, if you guys want to add this to your collection as part of our 25th anniversary show, we have it available, item number 088194. And don't be shy. I would love for you to call in and say happy anniversary to Jay. This is your opportunity, 25 years. Think about that. I was talking to Jay before the show. Who do you know who's even been on TV for 25 years? I was thinking, the only thing I could think of was Walter Cronkite. Like somebody in news for I mean, it's pretty amazing. Just being, or even having, you know, really, Jay's a small business owner. His business is him coming here, bringing these beautiful pieces. And that's why we get these direct prices. This is Turquoise Hill. Turquoise Hill, you've got this long necklace. I believe it's, 36.5 inches. So if you want to wrap it around, you can, because you've got a shepherd's hook here, so you can double it over, or you can have that just long, long, beautiful. And even when we talk about these, you know, if you're a collector and you don't have Turquoise Hill, and you know, here's your opportunity, $12.50, get the earrings, $36.76 is the flex pay for the necklace, Jay. And I really love a long necklace. It's, you know, and again, the longer the necklace, the more material, the more expensive, and this is very affordable for a long necklace.
Right, you know, and then 36 inches, you know, you're making one purchase, and this is why these are so popular. You make one buy, you get one purchase, but you can use this in a multitude of different ways. I mean, you can wear, so you're really not buying just one necklace. You're buying one unit, but you're buying all kinds of different ways to wear it, all kinds of different designs. What makes this really unique, you know, it's really funny because every material that comes on here, I get flashbacks.
Uh-oh.
There are so many stories I could tell you, but there's so many stories that I really can't tell you, right? I mean, you know, like if we get together or something, that I'll tell you some of the stories sometimes. Okay. Because there some of these stories, I mean, you know, like there are a lot of things that happen when you're out there that at the time they're not so funny, right? I mean, at the time, it's kind of serious. But then later you can laugh about it because you lived, you know? So,
right. Well, I was going to say, I know sometimes your adventures aren't always safe, you know, how you source some of these things. I'm guessing this is one of those stories.
You know, like this comes out of the Gobi Desert, right? Actually, the very, very end of the Gobi Desert. This area, this is Turquoise Hill, okay? This comes out of Mongolia. I knew this deposit, believe it or not. We were introduced to the turquoise long before this area was even developed. One of the ways that we originally were introduced to this was one of the geologists that was one of the people that was actually out there looking. One of the things that they look for is when they're sourcing, and the people that I know, they're sourcing for gold, silver, platinum, nickel. I mean, they're looking iron. They're looking for geological deposits and formations and materials that are indicative of certain precious metals or metals that they're looking for. And in turquoise, here's an interesting thing, and I've said this a lot to people, but you could have the largest copper deposit in the world. I could name a dozen, the largest copper deposits in the world, and not have one single piece of turquoise. You cannot have turquoise and not have copper. It's impossible. So when they found the turquoise, that's how we got the lead. At that time, it was just a surface deposit, and they were starting to mine the turquoise. Later on, this became a huge open pit copper mine, which it is now. And then it's unusual in the mine is that they actually have a shaft too. They actually found gold. So now they're mining basically copper, and the turquoise is a byproduct of that. And then they've started a shaft, and it's gone down. It's past probably 300 meters now. It's way down, and they're finding gold, and they also find turquoise at different levels. So I don't actually control this, and you don't get a lot of this material. But when we do, we have a person there that they high grade it, and they only take the really high grade material, and that's what you're seeing. And it comes in a myriad of different colors, mainly blues though, because it's got such a high copper content. It's got a lot of really high blues in it, a lot of beautiful matrix. It can have a really black matrix in it, or it can have like a red matrix. It's got a ferrous oxide type matrix in it, where it have the bright red. In this case, it's a combination of the black and the red.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And I love it again, or she's got an adorable blue dress on, and then I'm wearing a different color that it pops against. I had it doubled over that you saw a second ago. Quickly, I can make it like this long necklace. And you're right, the versatility of having the length of that, and the color is so pretty. Just so pretty. I love that you can use flex pay. So what do you think the next 25 years look like for you, Jay?
Oh boy, this 25 years went by so fast. Like I said, I mean, it's funny in life. It's never, it just seems like it's screamed by. One of the things that that I tell my children all the time. I say, appreciate your children now. Appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate your time, because it goes by so fast. When you're younger. And I'm sure you were just like me. You always wanted to be older, right?
Right.
You want to be drinking age for sure, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you always wanted to be older. Well, then there becomes a point in your life where you want to be younger, and then there's a point where you just want it to all stop, and you don't want to age anymore. And I'm at the stopping point where I don't want to age anymore. But I'm still I'm in great health, and I'm still having fun, and I'm still having fun doing what I'm doing. I'll be glad when we can get back out there on the road and we can start traveling again, and I'm sure everybody else will be too. It'll be over soon, and we can get back out there and start rocking, because it is, I've got so many friends and stuff we called. A lot of people I can't Skype with because they don't have internet. right?
Oh.
And so the only way you can really communicate is being there, you know, so I'm missing a lot of those people.
Oh gosh. Well, exclusive here to us at HSN, 086516. We've got more goodies coming up, so stay with me. We're gonna now talk about amethyst and chalcedony. So take a look at this beauty. We've got the earrings at $39.98. I got them right here. And then I've got this big, bold, chunky necklace at $99.98. That is a sale price. Retails for $200, and it's under $100. Love the different bright colors of that natural amethyst, that red chalcedony, and then the multicolor chalcedony all together. This is a really great piece, and it's double layered. So you're getting a layered look. There you see it, it's one fasten there, 18¼ inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. And it just, you know, it's got that real wow. I love the color combination too, Jay.
Well, I'm glad you love this because I got to tell you, I created this.
Oh, okay. I never know which ones you do.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Anything you don't like, I didn't create, right?
Okay.
You know, that's my theme. Anything that you love or the viewers love, then of course I did it. Anything you hate, well, you know, I deny it, right?
I'm not going to say I hate anything. How can I hate jewelry? Nobody hates
amazing.
jewelry.
I've always had the winning designs. But you know, like, if you could see, actually, like, you know, I have my studio. It's you know, Sheila, my wife, she calls it my man cave, you know, and she thinks I just go down there so I can hide, right? She doesn't see that I actually work there, and it's so important that I go, right?
Okay. I'm going to back you up on that, Jay.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, Helen. That's why we're friends.
That's why we're buddies.
Yeah.
I got your back.
I have to tell you, when I designed this, though, I took materials, and you know, like, believe it or not, I'm a hoarder, but I'm very organized. I will tell you this. I mean, we just grew up that way. I grew up, everything, even though I have a lot of stuff, it's very organized. Everything's in a place. Everything is where I know it's going to be. You know, all my files are in order. Everything. I don't like things that are messy. I like order. And, you know, I think a lot of it's just being a pilot, right? You know, you always want to be organized, right?
You want to make sure there's gas in the plane.
Well, I've not done that a few times. It doesn't work out well. Just
no.
So you know.
Oh, no. This is reason number 58. I'll never get in a plane with Jay. Okay.
Well, you know, I always tell everybody when they get in, I said, don't worry, I crash better than anybody I know.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Good grief. Okay. Jay, I've got a phone call waiting to say hi to you. Let's go to California and welcome Diane into the show. Diane, you're on live with Jay King for his 25th anniversary.
Hello there, Jay. It's been about 10 years since we talked.
How you doing?
Wow.
Well, it's good that you've you've been with me for at least 10 years, right?
Oh yeah, I stopped keeping count. You know, I'm 5 years beyond where you are. So who's keeping track? You know.
Well, you know, I quit counting. You know,
exactly.
I mean, in fact,
that's what.
I
but
quit
I'm
counting.
the one that said there was the African turquoise. There were squares that were beveled around the edges that I had bought in that time, and I said I'm that '70s chick from Hermosa Beach. So, anyways, yeah, no, I bought lots of pieces. I just love your stuff, and everybody loves it too when I wear it. So. Yesterday I had on the Peridot and Adventurine, and this is my birthday week, so, you know, on the 19th I celebrated with your stuff, so it's great.
Well, thank you. Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. That's great. Well, I'm glad you enjoy what we do, and if it wasn't for the viewers and people like you actually enjoying the art, and, you know, I always say this, I do the dumb end of it. I do the easy part. We have so many talented people that, you know, really put it together and make this really work, you know, because we do everything from scratch. So I'm glad you enjoy it, and I really do appreciate the support over the years.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I really enjoy your stuff, and I'm glad to see you're happy and your staff is doing well and you get to continue, because in today's world, you know, it's tough. So I'm really happy that we're where we're at.
Yeah, but it all work out in the end. We'll all get back to working it all.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much for calling, and thank you for being part of the show and for shopping with Jay for over a decade.
Okay, bye, Helen.
Bye, Diane. So I keep calling because I know Jay would love to hear from you. 25 years here at HSN. By the way, I've only been here for 12 years, and I have seen jewelry come and jewelry go. And Jay is, just as popular as that very first day where everything sold out with Colleen. We're just smart enough to buy more of it now. Right?
Well,
we see it coming, we buy more.
Well, I always tell everybody I'm like a bad dream. I always come back.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, the item number to pick this up, 086373. Don't forget about the earrings. I've got the earrings out here too. If you'd want to get that, again, watch, Jay and I are always telling you to watch your budget, but if you want to have a little something to finish off the look, we do have a butterfly clutch back. I'll show you the back. Sterling silver earrings that go back with this beautiful necklace that's at a steal of a deal. It's half the appraisal price. So we're gonna continue on with these, the necklace that I have on. So take a look at the sterling silver. This is right. No, I don't know if this is this it? Black chalcedony jewelry, earrings and necklace. So here's the earrings, here we go. Faceted earrings, black chalcedony. And the necklace is only $75.60. I just, you know what? Some of the prices changed after I got on air. That's what, Jay, I don't know if you knew that, because there was an email that came out about the prices. I go, I'll just come out there and I can't keep up with it. And I'm looking at my card and I'm looking and it's very different. So I'm getting confused. But we just mark these down for the show after I started being on air in the last hour. So $185 is now $75.60. So pretty amazing. I mean, this is like a wow piece. By the way, you've got 3 strands and it's big, big, big. And Jay, I was mentioning the price of silver just absolutely going through the roof, and the way that these are priced, genuine sterling silver findings, but just priced from when you created them and why they're going on, like the price just dropped for the show. I'm loving it, I appreciate it, but it's even more of a deal when you think about what's going on with silver, right, Jay? That's got to affect you breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, we work so far out. So, we literally, everything that we do from scratch, just like this. This is all done from scratch. So we're good probably through the end of the year here. But what I'm struggling with now is next year, because that's how far out that we work. We have to, because we hand make everything. This is all. This isn't the Willy Wonka where we pull it
right,
and it just pops out. None of this. We don't buy anything from anybody. This is all done by hand by us from the raw materials from scratch. All the silver, everything, all the stonework, everything is literally done by hand. I need, a lot of people say that, but with us, I can guarantee you, that's why I always bring the rough. I love this combination. This is, I have to tell you, beyond a stupid price for that necklace. It's so far down the stupid road, it's you can't even see it.
Down the stupid road, I like that. It's true. Well, that's why I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think I have the wrong necklace on because this says $75. And I started looking around. And no, that is, and my producer Pat is in my ear going, yeah, no, that's, we changed the price. The price changed after you got on. Okay, it reduced it. The price didn't change up. The price changed down.
That's just incredible that they did that. Here again, part of the deal with me is I actually work with all these materials. I work with all the rough. It all goes through me first, right? And so, there's none of these materials that's one of the reasons I can tell the stories. I know where they come from. We're right there. We're right at source. We work with everybody. And in this case, you've got a combination of 3 wonderful materials. Okay, so you've got Australian pink opal. I used to have, there's only 2 primary pink opals in the entire world. The first was Peruvian pink opal, and then the second one was the Australian pink opal. Since then, we found there is one more pink opal that we're working with, but it's very, very rare to find natural pink opal. And then you've got that beautiful new red skin, which the old red skin was the old mine. It got flooded out because the tailings pond broke, and then they had to go to the other side of the mountain. They started it. There's a big copper mine over there now, and they're finding this. This is a brand new turquoise that you're seeing in there. And then we combine that with this beautiful, they call this midnight chalcedony. And you know, chalcedonies come in a myriad of colors. Almost every color of the rainbow you can find chalcedonies in. This is a natural black chalcedony, and it's so hard, so beautiful, facets so nicely. But none of these materials are inexpensive. And then we've done this, we've done all the hard work for you here. Orshie's got it on perfectly. We've layered this, so you've got 3 strands, 3 layers, and then it comes with a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver enhancer chain. So that gives you the ability, if you want to wear it a little bit higher, you can wear it higher, lower. You can do it in 1/4 inch increments. So it really does make it very, very wear friendly.
Well, let's take a quick phone call. Betty is calling from Virginia, who's also been shopping with you for years, Jay. Hello, Betty. You're on live with Jay King.
Hey, Jay. Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard to believe, 25 years.
I have tons of your jewelry. I love it, and I give it to give to my sisters, my nieces, and my great nieces, so that they will be able to pass it down to their children, and they can enjoy it for generations. I gave the chrome dioxide cuff and necklace and earrings to my sister for her birthday. Her birthday's in May, and I know her birthstone is emerald, but I think the chrome dioxide is just beautiful.
Well, thank you. You know, and they call that Siberian emerald. So that's very sweet of you. That's very nice. And, you know, and that's really cool that, I have several people that are kind of doing the same thing, that are actually handing it down. And these are literally things that are of the quality that you can hand down to your children, your grandchildren, and for them to cherish through the years too. So I appreciate you doing that. That's very, very nice of you. And I appreciate the support that you've given us.
Well, I don't have any children, so I give it to them so I know they can pass it down. And like I say, they can enjoy it like I have the generations to come. And I have something I'd like to ask you. I have a lot of your, I have some of your, the necklaces. Could you make more pendants separate and not have the beads with them, so we could wear it on the wire necklaces that we have?
Okay, you know, we do have a program, Betty, where we make what we call standalone pendants, and then usually they'll come with earrings too, but you don't have to buy them both. But if you go online, I don't know if you have access or somebody that has access to a computer. If you go on to hsn.com, you'll see a lot of the pendants, but we're always constantly doing that. In fact, I'll have a few coming up in this show. We've got some beautiful turquoise pendants. But yeah, I appreciate the suggestion, but that is something that we're currently doing.
Thank you, Betty. Thank you so much for calling in. I know we also have some chrome dioxide coming up. You were mentioning that earlier. So thank you so much for calling, and thank you for shopping all these years. So Jay and I have got lots more goodies coming up. As a matter of fact, we've got some Kingman Turquoise coming. And for Betty, we're going to go to hsn.com and show you a lot of the pendants and items that we have. We have a 2-hour show, but you search Jay King pendant, Betty, and then you can see all the pendants that we've got living on hsn.com right now. Oh, that's going to be coming up later, by the way, some of the goodies that you see there, exactly what you're talking about. So I love that you're interested, because that's what we're going to be showing. So 25 years here at HSN, very, very exciting day for us. We're going to take a teeny little break, and when we come back, as I said, we've got chrome dioxide. There's no, we're just going to keep going. Oh, no break? Okay. We're just keep going right now. Okay. So we're going to continue on to this set right here. Kingman Turquoise. So, you know how we talked about the Sleeping Beauty mine? We talked about it for forever. and then it closed. Then we had a little bit left. Well, the Kingman mine is the only active mine left in the United States. Jay will give us an update on what's going on, but it is so beautiful, the turquoise, the high-end quality. There's the back. Look at that silver work. We were just talking about the price of silver going through the roof. Look at these earrings, are spectacular. $64.98 for the earrings. The necklace is only $119.98, and we also have an extender. The pendant is 2 1/4 inches. The necklace is 18 inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender, and I can show that to you. It's a shepherd's hook, and it's got an extender, so you can adjust it and make it, you know, perfect how you want it to go. But you're getting the necklace and the pendant if you order the necklace. So 086318, this is exclusive. This is a sale price. This is the first time it's ever been on air at this price. Tell us about the Kingman mine. Is the Kingman mine is still the only active mine in the United States? Is it still, it's still open, right?
Yeah, it's still open. There's small turquoise deposits, small mines that, they'll pop up. This is actually a picture of the Kingman mine. Actually, that area doesn't even exist anymore. That they've taken that all down. Here's the thing with the Kingman mine. When I first started out in the 70s, I was buying from 27 different turquoise mines in the United States. Of those 27 mines, of those that I bought from at that time, there's been a few that have popped up since then, but of those 27, the Kingman mine's the only one that's still open. And the Kingman mine and I, way back, I met my wife in the Kingman mine.
Aww.
My beautiful British bride, and Marty and his wife. I met Sheila through them. They were all good friends, and then that's how we hooked up. So the Kingman mine has a lot of history with me. Okay, a lot of history. And so, but with the Kingman mine, here's the thing about this material that you're looking at here. Let me just tell you how special this is. They are still actively mining the Kingman mine. They're getting into some beautiful material. This material is probably a minimum 5 to 7 years old. That's when I purchased this. What happened with the Kingman mine is this. After Sleeping Beauty went out of business, and they actually closed the mine down when Monty Nichols closed the Sleeping Beauty mine, the American, it really left the American turquoise went through the roof. Anything blue, especially. Sleeping Beauty turquoise actually was selling and still does. Really, the real high-grade material is actually selling more than, at that time, than what gold weight. So weight for weight, it was selling for even more than you could have bought gold for. Wow. And so what happened is the Kingman mine, they had the same thing, that they had all these foreign investors. They had so many people that were buying the Kingman turquoise as a commodity. And, I'm not going to stand in their way, but here's the thing. I can't pay this material right here would sell right now for 300 to 500% more than what I bought it for back then. There's a certain thing on pricing that I've got a limit that I can go to, and then after that, it really is very hard to make it work. Now, I will tell you on this, okay, and here again, these are just, I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm really not, but this is Kingman turquoise. It's one of the last remaining United States mines, a true icon in the turquoise history. It's really got a huge history. Actually, the Kingman mine was developed way before Sleeping Beauty. It's just that the Sleeping Beauty mine was the mine that was kind of marketed. But they're getting materials now that are just like unbelievable out of this mine. So this is out of my private stock, my private stash. We're going through and we're now dedicating the last of the remaining material I have and putting it into designs. But here again, like even this necklace, do you know that I've maybe done a Kingman turquoise necklace less than a dozen times in my entire career? You never cut beads out of it. It's too expensive to be cutting beads. So you don't, but I have the material. I decided, okay, I'm just going to make these. These are all part of our gallery collection. This was designed by my good friend Brian Bruce. He's one of our key designers, one of the people that has been with me. Actually, I think Brian's been with me longer than anybody. So
I love the design of this, Jay. The design. I mean, I didn't want to say that because I could tell right away that you didn't design it because it's not your, you know, it's a little more delicate, a little more silver work than you usually do. So I didn't want to make you jealous, but I love this design.
It's more professional. I know that's what you're going to say, right, Helen? That it doesn't look like you. It looks too nice.
No, so it's a different style. Like I think I can. You're all about the rock, and you know this one. I like that you've got the delicate beads in the necklace, and then you've got a giant, you know, and I like the way it's that east-west style. And it's it almost looks like a waterfall coming down. It's a very beautiful design. And by the way, crazy popular. You guys are absolutely loving this. I mean, again, that's what this is about. It's all about what you love and how you want to treat yourself and the excitement of having the jewelry come to your house. And it's going to be just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, when you see them in person because those natural stones sort of come alive in the sunlight.
When you look at this too, okay, you know, the two main designers are Brian and then Crystal. And, you know, Brian and I, we go way back. I mean, Brian taught my son how to cut stone and actually how to do silversmithing. And then Crystal, they're both gallery artists, okay? They do phenomenal work. I mean, and it just happens that Brian actually did this design. You know, but they've got an eye for it, very, very, very contemporary. These are the kind of things, if you've ever been out, if you go to Sedona, if you go to Scottsdale, if you go to the galleries in Santa Fe, if you go up to Taos, if you go Aspen, Vail, Durango, if you go to the galleries in these areas, this is the kind of stuff that you're going to see. And they are gallery artists. Actually, the designs they do, some of them, you know, Brian, in fact, Brian makes a lot of my personal jewelry. I mean, things, and he makes a lot of Sheila's personal jewelry also. And Crystal could too. I mean, she's just a fabulous, fabulous designer. You know, here again, I think that's what makes us so unique and so special is I started off the same way. I started off making one-of-a-kind designs, selling one-of-a-kind designs. I went to all over the United States, but all over the world, actually, and I would go to really high-end trade shows. But who we were marketing to is we were marketing to galleries. We were marketing to, to high fashion.
By the way, this might sell out. There's only two dozen earrings left, about 24 pairs of earrings, and the rest is in the necklace, Jay. I didn't want to interrupt, but it's going so crazy fast.
I appreciate that everybody is I'll tell you what I appreciate. I appreciate that everybody else is appreciating art here. Yeah. And they realize how special this is. Not only just the look, but the material. Here you have an American turquoise. This is Kingman Turquoise. This is the last, but I'm just being honest with you right now. Okay, think about this. I could actually sell this turquoise for more than what we're probably selling the whole product for. This material's
These are on wait lists now. They're gone except for wait list. Just the necklace. Just a couple necklaces.
Well, here again, even with me, this is so rare that I actually do beads in Kingman Turquoise. It is so expensive, you waste so much material. I mean, when you cut beads, I mean, it's literally like taking your wallet, opening it up, and flushing it, all the money out of your wallet when you do this, because it is so wasteful on your material. But I just couldn't find anything that went with that. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and do it. And that's what I did.
Okay, well, as you shop for it, we're gonna keep you posted. The earrings are on wait list. Coming up after the break, these gorgeous coil bracelets that I'm wearing are coming up. They're absolutely gorgeous, and after the break.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
There are so many reasons to shop HSN during our Brands You Love weekend. We're bringing our biggest names and brightest stars together just for you. Don't miss all your favorites now through Sunday on HSN and hsn.com. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Hi Jay, it's Anessa Coffee. I met you last year at the Customer Appreciation event, and I just was excited to be one of the first to wish you a happy 25th anniversary and to say that I look forward to the next 25 years of your treasures and hopefully, perhaps even a little more chrysocolla in the inventory. Take care and happy 25th.
I'm so glad you're joining us. I love getting these testimonials. By the way, we have lots of callers calling in. We're gonna say hi to everybody. My name is Helen Keeney. I have the pleasure of hosting our show. We're coming to the end of our first hour, but we've got a whole other hour with Jay, so don't go anywhere. Black Spinel. So we love black Spinel. It is sparkly, it is gorgeous. It is like black diamonds, except more sparkle. And then we've got gemstones. And this set of bracelets are just phenomenal. So they're a coil bracelet. You get this one. And then you also get the black Spinel in the turquoise. This is the turquoise. We've got it in peridot. So you get one that's all peridot, sparkly gemstones. And then black Spinel in peridot. There's how you're wearing it. You're getting 2 of them. And then the one that I've had on through the entire time is the Kunzite. These are a customer pick with 73 reviews. There is a necklace that goes back. There are earrings that go back. This bracelet is everything. And if you get anything in this 2-hour show, honestly, this is like my pick of the show, just because how beautiful. I will tell you, Jay, I like bracelets, but I don't like bracelets that make a lot of noise, the clinky bracelets. I know that they're very in style. It's just something that maybe it's from being on TV, and every time I wore one, the sound engineer told me to take it off. It's making too much noise, so I'm very careful. These don't make clinky noise. They add a real pop to your outfit, just from a fashion style point of view. And they are so sparkly, like in this giant studio. It's hard to get like that close-up sparkle, you know, in these giant spaces. But this is, every time I like look down, like the sparkle on this that you got on the black Spinel. And I love the little hearts that kind of top it off. But the other thing is just the wearability, how you ever get a bracelet and then you can't fit it over your hand, you can't fit, no. Because of its coil, this is gonna fit everybody. Everybody, easy, easy, easy. And look at that sparkle. It's just really amazing.
You know, coil bracelets, I've been doing them for a long time. And I can't, but the technology on this has improved, like the coil now. This is a very special, that's a very special material that's custom made just for us that will keep its, it will keep its form, right? It'll go right back to that. So they're not, you don't have to worry about them. The old ones, after a while, they'd lose their tensile strength, and then they'd get really kind of stretchy, and they wouldn't coil back up. What I love with these is the fact you're demonstrating it right there, right? The wearability of these, you just can't go wrong. You know, and as we get older and we age, and trust me, I mean, I have trouble now. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, I have trouble putting my watch on sometimes. You know, but one of the big things with Sheila, you know, like with her, she, of course, my wife, you know, one of the, I guess, the perks to being married to Jay King is you have a fairly nice jewelry collection, right?
I should imagine so.
And my wife, she was a jewelry collector long before she met Jay King. So
okay.
She is a jewelry person. Actually, my wife, believe it or not, was a fan before we ever started dating, which I thought was kind of cool.
That is cool.
I think that she married me, though, just so she could get stuff for free.
Or at least at a substantial discount.
Do you know what's really weird? You know, like, and she loves things like this, and I'll tell you why. Okay, number one, they're easy to accessorize. This is the kind of stuff that my wife loves, and she wears this kind of thing, that she loves cuffs. Well, she loves to accessorize. I mean, she likes the whole set. She likes the whole theme. And my wife is, I have to tell you, when I go out with her and we go travel together, people will come up and just go to her jewelry or go to her and tell her how nice she looks in her outfit and how she's accessorized. And I know that she appreciates that. But in a lot of cases, it's really funny, and this has happened to me. I'm no joke. People will come up and they'll walk up to us, and I think, oh, they recognize me, right? And I'm thinking and they'll say, my God, I have to tell you, I admire your necklace. That is so cool. Where did you get that? And they're looking at her jewelry. So, or
does she just point to you? Does she go, this guy? That's where I got him. This guy.
Yeah, it really kind of deflates you. Yeah, it kind of deflates your ego a little bit. Like you go, well, okay,